Hi guys! So welcome back to another video. So today, itutur ko kayo sa inuupahan naming bahay. So we started renting this house back in 2021. Back then, we were renting a basement which we were paying $1,000 per month. Back then, dalawa pala yung anak ko. And then, after a year, when we saved up a lot of money, we decided, it's time for us to rent a house na may backyard. So, luckily, we found this house. Yung unang-unang nagustuhan ko dito is yung front niya kasi wala kaming katapat na bahay. Ang katapat namin is malaking empty field. Tapos over there is yung K to 12 school, which is kindergarten elementary school. Doon pumapasok yung anak ko. So yan yung bahay. Main road din siya, so daanan siya ng bus. Pero hindi siya ganun kabisi. Swerte din kami doon sa kapitbahay namin kasi mag-asawang matanda. Yan, very popular yung neighborhood na to sa mga matatanda kasi nga mga walang basement. Kaya walang hagdan yung mga bahay. Tuwan-tuwa nga yung mga anak ko kapag nakakapunta kami sa bahay na may hagdan. Kasi bakit daw walang hagdan yung bahay namin. Malawak din yung parkingan sa harapan kasi wala masyadong nagpa-park dyan. So yan. Diyan ko park yung aking van. So, kaya ako siya talaga nagustuhan. Tapos yung anak ko, yun lang yung school, walking distance lang. About a 2-minute walk lang from our house. Napakalapit. Say hi, Rico! Hi! So, yun yung bahay. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath bungalow. So, typically, yung mga bahay dito sa Canada, sa Edmonton, Alberta, typically may mga basement siya. Pero dito sa particular area na nirerentahan namin, wala silang basement. Ang meron sila is yung tinatawag na crawl space. Papakita ko sa inyo mamaya kung ano itsura nun. So, yan siya. Very simple. So, nirerentaan namin yung buong bahay. Tapos, yan yung front. Malaki din. So, medyo malaki din yung pinapala namin pag winter. Kasi kailangan mo palain yung sidewalk. Tutur ko muna kayo doon sa likod. So, yan. As I said, wala siyang basement. So, typically, yung mga bahay may basement is, yung mga may basement is meron silang window. So, ito wala. Yan. Buksan natin. It's also safe for our kids kasi fence siya all around. So, hindi makakatakas yung mga anak ko. So, yan. Medyo makalat. Yan siya. Yan yung likod. So, nasa lumang area kami. Kaya yung mga puno is mga matatanda na ito. May malaking, I think this is a spruce tree dito. So, yan. Kapag summer, lagi kami nandito sa likod. Tapos, may ginawa yung asawa ko na pang campfire. So, mahilig kami magsiga, magsunog ng kahoy. Yan, kapag summer. Yan siya. Very simple. Tsaka malaki yung likod. So, yung maliit na playset na yan, pinabili ng mother-in-law ko para makapaglaro yung mga anak ko. So, marami kaming kahoy na pwedeng pang campfire. Yan. Tapos, etong shed na to, kasama na siya sa bahay. Ginagamit namin siyang storage. So, yan. Yung mga storage. Yung mga ginagamit naming pang summer. Yung mga tent. Tapos, di ba, may business kami na autoglass. Meron ding ini-stock yung asawa ko ng mga windshield dyan. Kung ano-ano, mga gamit niya, mga parts ng sasakyan. Okay, sarado muna natin. Tapos yung kanyang sports car na halos 2 years nang hindi nagagalaw kasi sobrang busy. So, ito siya, yung likod. Sobrang lawak ng likod. Kaya perfect para sa amin, sa mga anak ko. I have 3 boys, so kapag summer, lagi kami nasa labas. Kapag winter din naman, yan, naglalaro sila. Kailangan lang mag-bundle up. Tapos dito sa likod, As you can see, meron siyang double driveway. So, yan yung pinaparentahan naming van. Na pang income din. Another side hustle. Tapos, ito yung ginagamit ng mister ko na pang work. Like I said, may business kami na nagpapalit ng auto glass. So, yan. Nakapark din yan dito. Meron pa kami isang camper van na ganito din yung isura, which is makikita nyo dun sa mga nauna namin video. Kinonvert namin siya as camper van. So, ginagamit din namin yung pag-camping kasi may higaan yun sa loob. Tapos, ito yung mga basura. Ito yung garbage. Tapos, yung mga compostable, mga organic. So, yan yung likod. Tapos, kasama din sa bahay na to is ang single car garage, which is ginagamit namin as storage. Ang dami namin kailangan itapon, linisin kapag summer. Labig. Buksan lang natin yung ilaw. Sorry guys, sobrang makalat. So, yan yung single garage. Maliit lang siya. Siguro maliit lang na kotse ang kasya dito. Truck hindi na kasya dito. So, yan. Ginawa naming storage. Yan yung mga bike. Mahilig kami magbike pag summer. Nandyan siya. Mga gamit, mga bote na kailangang ibenta, mga tools. Nandyan lahat. As you can see guys, sa front yard tsaka backyard pa lang, sulit na yung binabayad namin na $1,300 a month. Kasi very rare ka na makakita ng ganung presyo. Tapos kasama lahat yung buong bahay, malaki pa yung backyard. We were just fortunate na, you know, naghahanap lang talaga ako sa marketplace. Matyaga ako maghanap sa marketplace. Yun, nakita ko to and kakalis pa lang niya. As soon as I saw it, then I just grabbed it. Pinuntahan namin and we said we'll take it. Pero actually, nung nakita namin yung loob nung una, medyo maamoy siya. So, talagang nilinis namin. Pinaran ko yung rainbow vacuum para yung amoy is mawala. Linitch ko yung mga floors. Because nga nagraran kami ng business dito sa bahay. Yung office is nasa bahay. We can write off most of our expenses, pati yung rent. Sa mga bago pa lang dito, tsagaan nyo lang yung paghahanap. May makikita din kayo na para sa inyo. Swerte din kami dun sa landlord kasi kapag may sira or we need something na we need to get fixed, katulad ng furnace or nagli-leak yung faucet, i-text lang namin or we can just call him. He will respond right away and then usually the same day or even the following day, magsasend sila ng plumber, or kung sino man yung gagawa ng issue. Kasi I've heard some horrible stories about people na kaya ayaw nila mag-rent gawa ng yung mga landlord na na-experience nila. It's really bad. But for us, we've been really lucky with our landlords. So we've been here for 2021. So this is our 3rd year na we're renting. And so far, it's really good. And we save so much money as opposed to if we were going to buy a house. Tutur ko naman kayo sa loob ng bahay. Tara. So, ito yung loob. Yan. So, yan siya. Yan yung entrance. And then, yan na yung living room. Say hi. So, yan. Very simple. Wala kami masyadong gamit kasi I don't like to accumulate things na hindi naman ginagamit. And then, I have this little office space. Nagustuhan ko din tong living room kasi malaki yung bintana niya. So makikita mo talaga yung labas. Diyan ko ginagawa yung mga scheduling ko. Yan. Mahilig ako sa calendar. Yan. And then, ito naman yung kitchen. Very typical ano lang, kitchen. Nothing special. As you can see, luma yung mga cabinet. Kasi I think this house was built around 1950s, 1960s. So, yeah, yan na siya. Ito yung back door. So, papunta siya sa backyard ito. Yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. Ito actually nasira to. So, ilayan ko lang ng takip. And then, ito naman yung laundry area. So, yung washer tsaka dryer. Furnace. Tapos yung mga bote. Dito namin i-store yung mga tissue, paper towel. Tapos yung mga grocery bags. So, kanina minention ko sa inyo na wala tong basement tong bahay. Ang meron lang siya is yung crawl space. So, pakita ko sa inyo yung access doon. So, tinakpan ko actually kasi nakakatakot. So, yan. Pag nilift mo yan, pwede kang bumaba sa ilalim. And I think yung mga naglinis ng furnace namin, they said it's around 4 feet tall yung baba. And lupa yung baba niya. So, yan. Yan yung uso nung araw. Nung walang basement yung mga bahay dito sa area na to. And then, ito yung furnace. Dali, buksan natin. Yan yung furnace, which is yung nag-heat sa bahay. Ito naman yung boiler. Nag-heat sa water. So, yan siya. Ito naman yung hallway, papunta sa mga kwarto, tsaka sa banyo. Tapos, ito yung control ng heat. Yan. So, isa-set mo yung heat kung ano gusto mong temperature sa loob ng bahay. So, ito naman yung kwarto nung anak ko na panganay. Kakapintura ko lang yan 2 weeks ago. So, yung ginawa namin kwarto niya. He used to sleep with us in the next room. Pero I think it was time for him to move on his own bed. Kaya yan. Ito, pipinturahan ko pa yung kabila. Para pag ready naman yung pangalawa ko, we can just set up another bed here. Then, magkasama sila sa isang kwarto. Ito yung closet. Closet niya. Bookshelf. One of the best books that I've read is this one. Recommend ko sa inyo to. Wealthy Renter. We follow this book. Because, you know, right now we're renting and we're saving a lot of money. Tapos, ito yung bathroom. Typical bathroom. You have the bathtub. Yan, shower. And the toilet. Sink. Simple lang. Yan. Yan siya. And then, ito naman yung spare room namin. Wala nakalagay. Yung damitan lang ng mga anak ko. Tapos table. And then yung mga jacket. Nandyan. Yung mga pang winter. Yan ko ni-store. So you can see wala kami masyadong gamit. And then ito naman yung master bedroom. So, ginawa namin, naglatag kami ng king, tsaka double bed. And me, my husband, tapos yung bunso is, tsaka yung pangalawa, we all sleep here. Yan, we sleep on the floor. that's just what works for us. Mas madali para sa amin. And when the second one's ready, lipat ko na siya sa isang room kasama ng kuya niya. So, yan yung closet, whole bedroom. Hope you guys like yung tour ng inupahan namin dito. Hindi siya bonggang bahay, very simple lang. We're getting the most amount of value with how much we're paying. Kasi we're only paying 1,300, diba? So, ang dami nagsasabi sa amin na why shouldn't we buy a house here? Kasi yun yung ultimate Canadian dream, right? But, you know, throughout the years, ang mas na-realize namin mas importante for our families, financial freedom. So, by doing this, yung first year namin na nag-rent kami ng basement, we were only paying $1,000 a month. Kasama na lahat ng utilities. Biruin mo, laki na na-save namin back in 2021 before we moved here. And dahil maganda din yung business during that time, ang laki nung naipon naming pera. And then eventually, you know, we decided, why don't we rent the house? And then we were just fortunate that we found this house that mura na, wala pa kaming kasama, hindi siya apartment style. Tapos malaki pa yung backyard, ang dami namin pwedeng i-park. And then maganda din for the kids kasi lagi kami nasa labas kapag summertime. Tsaka pag winter, kapag naboboard sila sa loob ng bahay, lumalabas lang kami dito sa likod. And you know, we're not closing the doors fully na, you know, if we're gonna buy a house, but we want to make sure that malaki yung na-invest namin pera, malaki yung ipon namin before we go into that. Kasi I think nakita kong struggle karamihan ng mga matatagal na dito. Yung mga dumating dito in their 40s, 50s, they buy a house. And then eventually yung mga anak nila, they're all grown up. They don't want to take over the house. And then they're left with the house na sobrang laki. Tapos, nagtatrabaho pa sila. And then eventually, you know, they would just end up selling and then they're probably just gonna go home or go back. So, mas importante sa amin is yung, tapos wala silang ipon, diba? So, yung mas importante sa amin is malaki yung ipon namin before we buy a house. And actually, ang dream ko is makapag road trip sa US. Mailibot namin yung national parks doon. And, you know, kung may bahay kami, that's parang matatali kami. So for this house, when we signed up, ang original lease contract namin is for $1,250. And then after 2 years, tinaas siya ng $50, which is, you know what, it's okay. Kasi nga may inflation and mura pa rin naman, hindi naman ganun kalaki yung itinaas niya, $50 lang naman. Kasi I think for right now, yung mga bumili ng bahay na nagre-renew na gawa ng interest rate tumaas from $1,800 yung mortgage nila tataas to $2,200. Biruin mo na, hindi pa kasama yung property tax, which is around $300, tapos utilities $500. So yung total na binabayaran nila just to have a house is around $3,000 as compared to what we are paying right now, which is $1,300. Tapos yung utilities namin naglalaro between 200 to 500. Kapag summer, syempre mababa siya, around 200. Kapag winter, pumapalo ng 400, 500. So, yun. So, we're only paying, kasama na yung utilities, around $1,500 to $1,800 a month. If you guys want to see more content about how we are able to save money here, yung pamumuhay namin dito, just hit like, subscribe, and share, comment, whatever you guys want. Anong opinion nyo about this? Yeah, see you guys next time.